Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at the Entrusted Will category and kind of seeing just how good, I want to say, like how solid the team build is, how difficult the stage is, etc. So basically, to cut a long story short, we are, like, essentially for me, focusing a lot on like Android Cell Saga with this team build. Entrusted Will only has like two major leads for the category. You've got the Tech UI Goku, who is an Entrusted Will but also a USS lead, and then you've got the AGL Trunks. Now AGL Trunks is fine, so is obviously Tech LR Goku. AGL Trunks probably would get caught a little bit. I'd prefer, especially if you're going to run him, because of how Android Cell Saga everything works, I probably prefer to just run the double Tech Trunks like I'm doing. But Goku obviously opens up a lot more avenues for you. Just being an exceptional unit and running two of him is pretty good as well. But you don't have to. I mean, there's plenty sub leads that you can do here. You got a bit of a Majin Buu Saga team you could build, a Super Saiyans team you could build, Future Saga team you could definitely do, USS superheroes 100% you could do. Especially with Beast Gohan, Gamma 1, Gamma 2, the like just strong superheroes foundation with like Trunks and Mai, all the Future Saga Trunks units and things like that from the Goku Black Saga. In terms of like me, I'd probably say for no item runs, your best bet is probably a superheroes team. You're being able to run like double Beast Gohan, a Gamma 1, Gamma 2, Future Trunks, just like a lot of really good, really strong units that you can run that makes your life a lot easier. And having the double Beast Gohan, that double first star tank, tends to make life easier. We, as units, generally speaking, like in terms of Android Cell Saga and things like that, we are looking to build, for the most part, like obviously with Trunkses, because how the Super Saiyan Trunks or the Super Trunks that we're using as a lead works is he gains his chance to guard based on how many Android Cell Saga units are in the rotation. So that's a very crucial aspect to his design, and it means that we have to sort of, I don't want to say juggle, but we have to sort of make sure our team's meeting that requirements. Now it's not too hectic, but it is something very important, because without his guard, we don't actually have like a first art unit in this team, which is one of the reasons why it's just not under our item run team. But it is a fun team to run. You've got Tech Super Trunks, pretty cool high damage unit. You've got his active skill that's very spammable, very usable. You've got the Strength Trunks, so Super Strength Trunks, very good little floating support there. That's very nice with a bit of a scouter option. You've got the Strength LR, SBR, ESBR Trunks, a Vegeta's family unit predominantly, but works well here because of our heavy Vegeta's family influence on the team. You've got Tech Super Saiyan Trunks, the non-transforming one, who's great against Android units, obviously, which helps out a ton. And then with the final phase, and then you also have the Int Super Saiyan Trunks, so another free-to-play unit, which I think is really awesome. Love using my free-to-play units, so using this Trunks is cool. He's got his domain effect. It's all very helpful, what he does and everything he brings together. So there's a lot of good stuff, that he basically can do. And I think overall, like, this team is in a solid-ish place. I think, there could definitely be stronger teams, of course, especially from a no-item perspective. But this team works well enough that, I personally don't really have any major issues with the team. I think, it's a fun one to run. Could obviously be better, but I think that's also okay. You don't have to run the optimal team every time. It's just fun sometimes to try out different units. I think for me, obviously my optimal team would probably be superheroes. I do think Future Saga is not bad either, right behind there. I do think Future Saga, it's a bit weird that the Int Future Gohan is not on Entrusted Will, but the strength LR Future Gohan is. It's just a very strange dynamic to exist in, because they are essentially the same character, so it is a little bit weird. All in all, this team works fine. We don't have like a predominant amount of kit to deal specifically with SBR and ESBR. We don't have like a huge amount of stuns or attack down or ceiling or anything or AoEs, but generally speaking we cope fine with just the general power of the units, the solid after defense, after super kind of defense for them, and that generally puts us in a good position. We're also using the Android Cell Saga support memory, which tends to help out a lot, I think, overall, and does make our life a little bit easier. So yeah, aside from that, pretty much everything straightforward. I will say SBR and ESBR are in a bit of a weird place, because it kind of feels like outside of maybe no item running them, they just exist at this point, because they are just tuned to hit kind of hard, and then that's it. So they're like slightly different to like a mid-tier red zone-ish at this point. I think their bosses hit for like 1 million or something, or 1.2 million or something, which is hard. And I mean, they can hit multiple supers in a turn, but it's also not, it's not strictly speaking impossible to deal with nowadays. And I think that just says more to how they're designing like the power scaling in the game in general, more than anything. I think it shows a lot with SPR and ESPR, because basically these are not, I mean, they're challenging from the point of like the initial team construction maybe, but generally speaking, between items and like 1 or 2 good units, you always feel like you can kind of just overthrow this event. Like I could just throw whoever in this team and take a Tech Goku and like reduce my team, like use items, and Tech Goku would probably carry. Like that's how SBR and ESPRs are feeling. Unless you're going for the no item run, generally one really strong friend lead is pretty much always going to carry you through for the most part. And yeah, but I mean, hey, that's it from me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know if you did, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So until then, as always, take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching. If you guys have any more queries or comments or anything, let me know. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. So until then, take care, stay safe, and bye.